Thanks, Chad and Rhea. Hope you guys are having a fun time going over the rainbow there. I'm Stephen Heumann, and I'm not in a hot air balloon, as you can see. I'm on an ATV. Now, over the last year, here on At Your Leisure, we've tried to showcase a lot of the lesser-known ATV trails in the state of Utah and throughout the West. That's what I'm doing today. A lot of people know about the Paiute and the Shoshone, but we figured, hey, there are other places to go, and we want to show them off to you. Now, right now, I am north of Vernal on Highway 191, and this is a trail system that if you like to rebel, maybe you're a bit of an outlaw, this is probably your perfect destination.
The Ashley National Forest is a tranquil and unique place in the western U.S., particularly when taken against the areas right on its doorstep. Just a few miles to the south, desert formations and red rocks dominate the landscape, while here, huge forests of pine and aspen cling to rolling hills that jut up from the Uintah Basin below. Trails snake through the trees on a ride through history where old bootleggers and bandits made their hideouts and spent their loot in riotous living. Today, the system of routes has been organized and mapped, leading explorers through the area on the aptly named Outlaw Trail.
Many of the outlaws, especially from the Wasatch Front, would come out and hang out in these hills. Just so many valleys and springs and places to hide that it was one of their favorite jaunts. So today we've kind of been following some of those old trails, and it's been a lot of fun.
And it's actually a pretty long trail, and you can start and stop it at several different places. Oaks Park, East Park, by Iron Springs, several different spots, and it's actually in a lot of places very difficult. It's a very technical trail, so if you're looking for something more difficult, it's a great trail to look at.
It's just a great trail. There's something for everybody. Difficulties vary a lot, very scenic, very beautiful.
The Vernal area is known primarily for its energy production and wealth of dinosaur bones. But it's the access to undeveloped lands and incredible geological formations that truly set it apart. Each turn of the trail takes us to a new vista, and the best part is that it feels like we have the entire forest all to ourselves.
The neat thing that we have is there's not big crowds. A lot of times you're all by yourself. Sometimes you don't even see another off-road vehicle all day long, so we're pretty spoiled.
That's one of the things that I like, even though you know, you like to get out in nature and see it. You don't see a lot of people out here, and it can test you and your skills and your abilities, but it sure is a lot of fun.
The ride takes us on some extreme inclines and through dense forests. All the while, powerful thunderstorms steadily build on the horizon, promising more interesting weather right around the corner. After an hour of riding, we come upon one of the local gems few outside of the area are aware of. A series of caves so immense and unexplored, they can swallow an entire river system whole, and they do just that every year.
We're in what's called Little Brush Creek. It's actually an area geologically where the water comes down off the mountain and goes into seeps that go down into the ground. Right where we're standing, the water doesn't drain out of here. It comes in and pulls up in a big pool and then goes down through these aquifers underground. And so at certain times of the year, you can come up here and see the water in a big whirlpool pattern sinking right down into the ground.
And you'll crawl down in those things sometimes, and then they'll open into great big caverns and just keep going. So when you explore these caves, they're constantly changing all the time with the water flow and stuff we get down here.
There's something magical here with the caves and the crevices, the river and the trees, like something out of a novel or a science fiction story. It definitely makes your ATV ride memorable, and this is just one of several in the area. That's why it's called Little Brush Creek. There's actually a Big Brush Creek too. Now, if you need an excuse to come out and explore the Outlaw Trail, an ATV Jamboree is actually being held July 27th through the 30th right in Vernal. You can register and find out more information at outlawatvjam.com. Right there you have the makings of one bigger-than-life adventure that will challenge the way you perceive this area.
You just totally forget about everything else in life. You leave all your worries behind you. It just really relaxes you.
So here in Vernal, you just have the mountains. You can go camping, ATV riding, but you also can go see the dinosaurs. There's lakes 15 minutes from town. You can go paddle boarding, kayak, canoeing, all that kind of fun stuff.
We would invite anyone who loves the out of doors, who loves excitement, who loves the remote areas to come to Vernal. There are so many things to see and do and so many different venues. Whatever you desire to do out of doors, we have it here in Vernal.
There you have it. The Outlaw Trail and Little Brush Creek Cave. Not every ATV adventure is going to end with a view like this, but that's what we have out here on the Outlaw. Now, if you want to come out here and ride, it's really easy to find. You just head north out of Vernal on Highway 191 toward Flaming Gorge, and there are several different areas you can pull off and hit the trail. As we said earlier, this is a very long system, so you can come out here for a week and hit all the offshoots and find lots of places like this. We barely scratched the surface today. You need to come out and do the same. Well, for At Your Leisure, I'm Stephen Human. We need to take a commercial break, but when we come back, we'll have this week's product review. Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Stephen?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.